I'm gonna say right now, this is the most surprising movie I've seen this year, and I think it's gonna be one of the most underrated films of the year. This movie, Fall, was excellent. Really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I loved that this movie had a very simple premise, but made it so intense, so scary, and you just root for these characters, and you don't know where it's going, and it's nothing that's too convoluted. It's in this like kind of one location, and it's just done very well. I could tell a lot of care and passion was put into this movie. And I gave a shit. I gave a shit about the story. I gave a shit about these characters. And I think the whole layout of the film is done very well. It's well shot. It's got a great score. It's very well directed, very well paced. Both the two lead actresses are really good. You got Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's really solid. The movie starts off very intense as well, and you instantly feel sympathy for these two lead girls. And just this whole scenario and the way the shots are laid out, you feel the anxiety in this film. And when they're up very high doing this climb, you just feel the weight and you feel how high it is, and just you feel like you're up there. You feel like you're up there in this movie. Jesus, very pulse pounding, this film. The story of this movie is very simple. It's about these two girls who are climbers, and in the beginning of the film, they kind of lost someone during a climb, and almost over a year has passed, and one girl wants to get her good friend to do another climb up this like huge like pole that's like hundreds of feet up in the air, and to conquer her fear, they should do this climb together. So she does, and of course they do this climb, and shit goes wrong. They basically get stuck, and they have to basically find a way to get down from this, or they're going to starve, or fall off, or other things will happen. Very intense movie. It's a great psychological thriller, mostly just thriller. Really good. I would say if you're afraid of heights, this movie will give you a lot of anxiety because the shots. It's almost kind of like when I watched the Zemeckis movie, The Walk, with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. How when he's doing like the walk on the wire, you could really feel the weight, and you could feel how high he's up, and you could just see like, oh, that looks really scary. It's kind of, this movie did a lot like that, but in more of a thriller way than a dramatic way. This movie is just very just anxiety inducing, and it just works so well. I think the direction is very solid. I think the two lead girls are very good. I wouldn't say it's like A+ acting, but they're good. They sell it. They sell the fear. They sell the characters very well too. Like, they deliver likable performances. And I really wanted to see both these characters survive in the end, because I liked these characters. I was rooting for both of them. And again, it was just really intense. Just very well shot. And I love that just a simple idea like this just works so well. If you just have a capable director, a decent enough script, and two very good actresses. That's all I gotta say. This movie is just a really good thriller that I highly recommend. Very satisfied with this movie. I didn't expect anything from it. I was actually legit surprised how much I enjoyed it. There are flaws, of course. There's a couple corny moments, I would say. I would say in like the second act of the movie, there's some scenes that were a little silly. There's even a decision or two these characters make that are kind of dumb, but I understand in this situation why would they make some of these decisions, but I digress. Scale 1 to 10, I'd give the movie Fall an 8.5 out of 10. Solid flick. Definitely check it out. Yeah. See it for yourselves, guys. See this instead of the movie Beast. Alright, guys. Take care. Join the dark side.